Why are you alive? Not just what are you doing today, but why do you breathe at all? Why eat, train, fight, grind, pursue mastery, chase legacy, live with discipline, serve others, choose yourself? Why not just drift, numb out, and let the days waste away? Because every human, whether they admit it or not, is haunted by the same question. What's the meaning of life? And unless you answer it, life answers it for you, with despair, distraction, and slow decay. Today, we're not staying on the surface. We're going to the root, the why of the why. Every life is built on three pillars: survival, connection, and meaning. Survival. Your body insists on living. Hunger, pain, healing, all of it screams, stay alive. Connection. Your nervous system calms when you're loved, when you're part of a tribe. Loneliness kills. Meaning, beyond survival and love, your soul asks, for what? Without survival, nothing else matters. Without connection, survival feels cold. Without meaning, even survival and love rot into despair. This trinity is why you wake up every morning. Every organism on Earth fights to live. The flower turns toward the sun. The wolf drags itself to water with broken legs. The human clings to life even in despair. Biology says it's because genes want to replicate, but genes have no mind. Why does life behave as if it refuses to die? Because existence itself is resistance. From the Big Bang to today, life has been a protest against nothingness, a defiance of the void. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. To be alive at all is improbable. To waste it is betrayal." But survival without purpose is torment. You could have food, shelter, wealth, and still be hollow. Look at the rich who drown in despair, addiction, suicide. Why? Because life cannot be sustained by survival alone. Buddha taught, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened." Happiness never decreases by being shared. Living only for yourself burns you out. Living for others makes the flame eternal. Even Yeshua, Jesus of Nazareth, taught this stripped of myth. For what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Mark 8:36. Survival without service is soulless. You can own everything, money, status, power, and still wake up empty. Because your biology is wired for contribution. Acts of generosity release oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine. Serving others literally heals your body. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Viktor Frankl, survivor of Auschwitz, wrote in Man's Search for Meaning, "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." And what gives meaning? Serving something larger than yourself. This is why legacy matters. Not ego, not statues and praise. That dies. Legacy is about impact, about planting seeds you may never see grow. Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Legacy is your why. It's your way of saying, "I carried the flame. I left the world a fraction better than I found it." Confucius said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Your stones are your daily disciplines. Your mountain is your legacy. Here's where philosophy becomes practical. Fitness. Your body is the temple of your soul. Without strength, you're a prisoner. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Diet. Food is information. Clean fuel creates clean thought. Garbage eats at spirit. Hygiene. To clean your body is to honor yourself. To neglect it is to declare decay. Minimalism. Lao Tzu wrote, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." Clutter is spiritual noise. Simplicity is clarity. Boundaries. Dr. Gabor Mate said, "The greatest act of self-care is setting boundaries." Choosing yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. Yeshua again. Love your neighbor as yourself. Self-respect is the foundation of real love. Serving others. Not from depletion, but from overflow. Buddha and Aurelius, East and West, both agreed. The one who serves grows stronger. Discipline isn't just about control. It's how you live in truth. Your body, mind, and soul revolt against lies. Eat poison, you rot. Live in chaos, your mind collapses. Betray your own needs, your spirit dies. But when you live clean, body trained, diet disciplined, home uncluttered, boundaries set, purpose clear, you resonate, you align. Yeshua, the man, not the myth, said, "The truth will set you free." Every great teacher, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Aurelius, Gandhi, Frankl, said the same in different words. Alignment with truth is freedom. So, what is the meaning of life? Put it all together. Survival, because life itself insists on continuing. Connection, because love multiplies life. Meaning, because existence without purpose is decay. Mastery, because a strong self honors existence. Legacy, because you are a link in a chain longer than yourself. Service, because happiness is incomplete until it flows outward. Discipline, fitness, diet, hygiene, minimalism, clean living, because daily truth builds eternal meaning. The meaning of life is not one answer. It is the architecture of all of these. You can't run from this question. You already live by an answer, whether you admit it or not. So build the right one. Be disciplined. Be clean. Be strong. Choose yourself. Serve others. Leave a legacy beyond ego. Align with truth. That's not survival alone. That's not ego. That's not martyrdom. That's the meaning of life.